Matthew 7:22 says that people will stand before God and say, I prophesied in your name. I cast out demons in your name. I did mighty works in your name. However, Matthew 7:23 then says, God says, depart from me, I never knew you. And the difference between these two verses is found in the prepositions. The truth is, I could make a reservation at a restaurant in your name. I could make a donation to a charity in your name. I could even open up a credit card in your name and still not know you or you know me. But if I'm doing something for you, it implies connection there. If I'm doing something for your name's sake, then it implies you're getting the glory or the reward. One of the 10 Commandments is not to take the name of the Lord in vain, which means to stop using Jesus' name as an entryway in to something that's really because of your pride, your ego, your image, your benefit, which is exactly what the Pharisees were doing. And this is why the Bible also says to be careful practicing your righteousness to be seen. And that word practicing is what really drew my attention. It's not being righteous, it's practice, which is an essential pretend. And I want you to consider this: prophesying, casting out demons, doing mighty works. These type of things actually drew in a crowd. And it's really easy in this modern time to do the same when our services, when our platforms are on the World Wide Web. However, the Greek word for is connected to the word purpose. To do things for Christ or his name's sake. It reminds us in Luke that the servant must understand and know what the master's will is, so it can be done from a place of obedience and not performance. And this is why, actually, that God places a lot of focus on intimacy. God knew you before you were even formed. It says that he, in intimate places, intricately put you together. Then you were birthed from an act of intimacy between a man and a woman. And for the rest of your life, God is drawing you to intimacy with him. Because secret places are what manifest the for. The Pharisees did stuff in his name, but it was for their name's sake. The disciples did stuff for his name, despite it ruining their namesake. And if you notice, when God talks about those who endure to the end will be saved, his people, it's always for his name's sake. They go through persecution for his name's sake. They go through hatred for his name's sake. They go through loss for his name's sake. Notice they don't get the benefit, at least not in the world anyway. The real benefit they get is in the intimate places.